It's summer 1973. I'm in the back room of a massage parlour on Charing Cross Road. The words VIP escorts can be seen in neon lettering in the window. I think it was this that first attracted me. VIP, I thought to myself, that's got to be good. I'm 19 years old and taking a year out after school. I don't call it a gap year because gap years haven't been invented yet. Instead, I call it my fucked up my grades year. I've been job hunting around Leicester Square but hadn't had much success. It could have been my Laura Ashley skirt and desert boots. But of the two topless waitress establishments I tried, neither venue appeared ready to take a chance on me. So, when I saw that masseurs wanted notice in the window on the way to the bus stop, I popped in to ask about vacancies. This is true, this is really tragically true. Look at me. Anyway, I was in luck. The boss told me to come back the next day to get trained. I was over the moon. I'd be trained as well as paid. Definitely something to make up for getting an E in A-level English. I'm still wearing a short light blue woolly jumper to go with the Paisley Laura Ashley maxi skirt, as this was my interview-ready look. The boss arrives and points to a rail of navy blue tunics. Some of them are missing their buttons and they all look too small. I suggest it might be best if I carry on in the Paisley skirt and my woolen, if that's all right with him. He doesn't object, but he does decide to have a shower, which seems an odd thing to do. I contemplate the bed in front of me while I wait. I assume the boss will talk me through the various moves when we start the training. Maybe there's a way to protect your back if you're bending for a long time. He returns to the room wearing a towel. Oh, I'm to practice on the boss. Slightly weird now. He gets up on the couch, lies face down, and suggests I start on his ankle. I pour some oil into my hands. I start gingerly on his ankle. Then, when I think I've done enough pressing down and around, I go up and then down his calf in what I hope to be a meaningful sort of way. I keep thinking how useful it'll be when I'm trained. Another asset for adulthood, along with being able to drive and make a sponge from memory. The boss says I'm doing great. I've got a good touch. I'm only on to my second proper boyfriend at this point, and oiling ankles hasn't been a thing. I allow myself to feel encouraged. Suddenly, from his lying down position, he says, "You know, we don't ask our masseurs to have sex." I say, "No, of course you don't. Why would you? Goodness me." Then he says, "But we do ask them to offer relief massage." I have no idea what this means. I say, "Oh yes, right," keeping my voice interested while I pinch a kneecap. The penny starts to drop when he turns over. He returns his towel and gestures for me to begin. There's only a bit more. Shall I stop?